Hello, I'm Niall Livesey, host of Test Drive, the show where we go in depth with some of automotive's most unique and interesting cars. And it doesn't get more unique and interesting than Maserati. The Italian performance company has been making cars since it was founded in 1914, and this car is no exception. Here we have the 2004 Maserati Spyder, finished in a Zero Argentea metallic paint with its 4.2-liter naturally aspirated V8. With 390 horsepower, this Grand Tour drives as fast as it looks. So let's hop in, take a look at all the features, and go on a test drive in this Italian two-seater. Before we begin, I want to thank Performance Mercedes-Benz in St. Catharines, Ontario for inviting me to check out their Maserati Spyder. They have almost 200 vehicles in their inventory, including some gorgeous Ferraris, the Mercedes AMG GT, and an Aston Martin Rapide. Visit them at 371 Ontario Street in St. Catharines or online at performancemercedes.ca. Maserati. It's a name you don't hear often, but you should. When this car was new, 4,876 other Maseratis rolled off the production line. Yet in 2015, 32,000 of these Trident grills hit the streets. With 4,800 stablemates, you don't often see the Maserati Spyder on the road. The headlights remind me of the BMW Z8, while the taillights remind me of the B6 Audi A4. As is the case with most exotics, the engine is the real beauty of the Spyder. Its 4.2-liter Ferrari F136R V8 engine routes power to the rear wheels and shifts via the 6-speed Cambiocorsa automated manual transmission. Let's take a listen. Considering this is a coupe, the windows need to lower slightly when you open a door. The gentle pull of the handle will drop the window, and they'll close back up when the door is shut. Inside we're greeted with leather. Everything that could touch your skin is wrapped in soft leather. The glove box is an average size, with storage behind the center subwoofer and under the armrest. The steering wheel serves two functions, to steer the car and honk at those who are in your way. Headlight controls are on the left, with the radio, navigation, and shifter on the right. Now the navigation isn't quick, but serves its purpose. Compared with other navigation systems from this era, it does feel dated and slow, but most exotic car manufacturers focus on the drive of the car and not the gadgets. The screen displays radio and heating settings, along with your phone information. At the bottom of the center console is the automatic shifting mode, traffic control buttons, gear lever, window switches, sport, defrost, rear fog light, and the Maserati stability control buttons. How about we actually go for a drive in this Italian two-seater? 2004 Maserati Spyder comes in two different configurations for the transmission, either a regular 6-speed manual transmission or this hydro-electric one, which replaces the need for a clutch but still has paddles and this little shift knob here. So, foot on the brake, a little flick into first, and then we should be good. Oh yeah, that feels like a manual. Now this is the first time I've driven a Maserati before. And it's also the first time that I've driven a hydro-electric transmission such as this. Now, I'll be the first to admit, as a car enthusiast, I don't drive manual. It's not that I don't want to, it's just I haven't had the opportunity to learn. But I can tell you right now that this car feels exactly like the manual cars that I have driven before. When you slow down, you can feel the clutch engaging. When you're in a stop position, the clutch is engaging, the car will roll. Even though you don't have to shift if you don't want to, it really does feel like a clutch without having to actually use the clutch. As is the case with most automated manual transmissions, you don't have to worry about shifting if you don't want to. So the car is technically in automatic mode, so if I wanted to, I could just let go of the brake, push the gas, and it'll do the shifting for me. And there we go, into second. Yeah, car certainly pulls. It's got a nice sound to it. I'm not going to go too fast, but certainly gets the job done. Buying a luxury sports car, so things like a multifunction steering wheel you don't get. You have a horn and flappy paddles. That's all you need. You do have satellite navigation down here. You've got your radio, and you have phone options and Bluetooth and what have you. All your controls here are pretty simply laid out for heat. It's very simple, either hot or cold. You either have defrost on or warm your little feeties up. You can turn up the heat as well. Navigation system is what you'd find on a car that's 12 years old. It's certainly functional, and it's nice to have. And the screen is actually quite high detail. Shows you obviously the map, but at the same time it's got information about your HVAC systems and your speed for the fan and phone clock. As a bigger guy, I knew getting into this car that it wasn't going to be a party. I don't have a ton of space here, but it's functional and I'm not uncomfortable as I'm driving along. My arm is a little tight on the left side, but that's about it. And I think if I had the top down, I'd have a better time. However, unlike some other cars like the new Mazda Miata, I don't fit. This, I've still got maybe about an inch of headroom. I have a feeling that this car is a lot more fun if you have the top down. And that's the same for any convertible. All the ones that I've driven, it's always better if the top's down. And just because it's too damn cold out, I'm not doing it. But if we were doing this review maybe in the spring or summer, I think that it'd be a lot more fun. All right, let's put it into sport mode and we'll go. Oh, a little bit of tire squeal there, a little bit of spin. Oh, but those shifts, oh boy. I'm telling you right now, man, like I'm not a race car driver. And like I said too, I don't drive manual, but like those shifts are just, that's what's killing this car. I know that everybody likes to say save the manuals, but this should have been a full automatic. Whoa, oh, there we go. I think it's because we were in the right gear that time. We're in third. Now, yeah, I mean, I could probably play around with the paddles and actually shift it myself because I know what I want to do, whereas the car doesn't quite know how to anticipate my next move, but still. I have no idea what any of these gauges on the thing mean. We've got oil pressure. It's at 5 bar, which is full. I don't know if that's good. We've got the coolant temperature, which is at 90 degrees Celsius, which I guess is fine. And then the battery voltage is about 14 or so. And again, oh, let's test the brakes. They work. It's like they don't respect the fact that I'm driving a Maserati. It's your typical Maserati music right there. It's a grand tour. The idea of this car is to go for a drive. You put the top down on the middle of the summer, nice hot day, put on your hat, go for a drive, and enjoy your scenery as you're driving by. That is the point of the Maserati Coupe. Let's go back in because I'm sure the engine needs to be replaced.
The stigma with Italian sports cars is that they're unreliable. However, I was surprised to find that this isn't the case with the Maserati Spyder. While the cost to buy one of these cars is considerably more affordable than it was new, the cost of parts, labor, and service are the same as they were for a new Maserati. Now you're going to want to budget about $3,000 a year for regular maintenance and tune-ups. The two main problems that creep up with these cars is the mass airflow sensor and the alternator. But aside from those two things, you'll be replacing tires every 16,000 kilometers, brakes every 24,000 kilometers, and if you opt for the Cambiocorsa transmission, the clutch will need to be replaced every 24 to 35,000 kilometers. Or if you decide to opt for the traditional 6-speed manual transmission, the clutch could last up to 100,000 kilometers. And that's about it. These cars have a cult following and some serious die-hard fans out there who love the cars and are willing to help other owners who have problems. Check out some of the Maserati forums, and if you're thinking about buying one of these, it will help you immensely. Now, my only other suggestion is to try to find one with the parking sensors on the rear, because I did find with the top up, it was a little difficult to reverse into spots.
I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Your support helps us make this video possible. Any questions about the car, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more great content like this. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.